everyone, welcome back to another video. This one, in a recent game, a housing game, called Souls, or Sols, S-O-L, something like that, RNG. Where pretty much, you have an item, you click it, and it rolls just like this. Where it'll be rolling, and it will give you a different block of a different rarity. And I'm going to be in this tutorial showing you how to make one. The animation, the item giving, all of that. So, let's get right into this, starting off with, we're going to need some functions. First thing is, go in the functions, and we're going to have two different functions. The first one is going to be pretty much around the animation, but let's start off with the conditional that we're going to need. This conditional is going to be rolling, so while we're in the rolling animation, it's going to have to equal 1. And then, right after this one, if in the if actions, we will send a chat message saying you can't roll yet. So this is usually if they try clicking again while during the rolling animation, it will stop them from rolling again, pretty much to stop it from bugging out and stop it like crashing everything. And we'll have an exit action to stop the rest of it going until this one finishes. The next one is the change player stat, which is rolling set to 1. So this means after this one goes, it will set to 1, stopping you from rolling again. Next is the animation, which we're going to have a display titles and a lot of repeating things. The first display title is it's going to be rolling with the subtitle of just 3 lines. You usually don't want this to be any number, you just want it to be 0, and fade out 0. Then you have a pause executions between the animations, so this is like 0.5 of a second or half a second, 10 ticks. You can make it faster or slower, and you pretty much just repeat it, but this time with the subtitle being a 0, or you can make it whatever you want. You repeat the animation, and once it's over, you change the player stat set to %random.int/1 through a certain number percent. Now, if you have multiple rarities, so if you have tons upon tons, the bigger that number is going to be. You also want to do that number, but +1. For some reason, you need to do that. If you don't, then it will do a number less. I don't know why. And then it will trigger another function, which will be our second one, which will have 3 conditionals. Each conditional, you'll have more conditionals depending on how many you have. But right now, as you saw, it was 1 through 1,000. So the first conditional, we have RNG greater than or equal to 1. And then the second conditional being RNG less than or equal to 100. So if the number that is chosen is 1 through 100, in the if actions, it will give us this item. So it is 1 through 100. It will give us the rarest one. I have the rarest one first. And it will display a title saying Divine. Pretty much our rarest one. So you have 100 numbers to choose that one. The second one, being the rare one, will have RNG greater than or equal to 11, and then RNG less than or equal to 300. So we have 11 through 300, which is a lot more numbers that it will choose than the divine one, making this one more common. If so, the action, it will give you the rare one, telling you the rare and all that. And then, of course, the last one is RNG greater than or equal to 301 to RNG less than or equal to 1,000. So pretty much tons more than the rare one. And, of course, it will give you the common one, telling you got common. And then this last one here is rolling set to 0. So the rolling animation is done. So we'll just have this item, and it will choose it. You can do an item. You want to take that item, do /edit, and then put the first function we have into the item. So whenever you click it, it will roll. And so you can see we got a divine down there. And that's how you can make the simple RNG roll thing. If you have any questions, ask them down in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.